Good morning. William Jordan here. It's Music Monday. Today's the day we start every week with music because music sets the tone, energy, gets to your soul real quick. And today we're gonna feature Alice Coltrane and her album Journey to Satchidananda, featuring Pharoah Sanders. Now, in the link below, you'll have to go to listen to it, but it's already on YouTube. You can check it out. But we're going to talk about it from the standpoint of why I chose it, why are we putting it here, and what does it have to do with conscious raising art. And remember, conscious raising art is just not some thing that I do. That's not what it is. Conscious raising art is a lifestyle. You see, in other words, like who you are comes out in what you do, right? So to do conscious raising art or conscious raising work, you have to have something on the inside that you can project outside that raises the consciousness of the people. In other words, it's just not about art per se. It's how you interact with people, how you make people feel, all right? So that's why we start on Monday, get that groove on, get the sound right, so we can just go through the week coasting along. Now, John and Alice Coltrane, they are exemplary because they dedicated their music to elevating people's consciousness. That's what they say. And we're going to deal with other people who do the same thing, but staying with them, and this particular album with Alice, it's just really, it has that Hindu flavor to it. It's just really smooth, man, puts you in the right mood. Now, when I use art, when I use music per se, it's to tune me into that frequency so that I can channel the as above, so below, right? In other words, like listening to a particular pop song, it's a mundane thing. It stays mundane. It stays in the mundane, okay? Whereas when we listen to something like the Coltranes, it's ethereal from the get-go. And because it's ethereal, we can go there and get the information we need to bring it down to give to you to raise your consciousness. You have what they call, you have astronomy rather, you have mathematics, you have geometry. The different sciences that are related to this knowledge. It's just not one thing. These images that I do, they're geometric shapes or cosmetric shapes. Cosmetric as above, geo so below. It's the measurement of the cosmos, but we can take our auditory senses and reach up and get that information, bring it down. We don't have what we call, what some people refer to as creative blocks. How can that be? If you have a creative block, that means, you're blocking yourself, right? Now the way we get into it is, the main thing is, remember that life is a 3-lane highway. And our job is to stay in the center, not to the past, not to the future. Being in the center allows us to get the direct translation from the cosmos through us into the work. Whether you're talking to someone, whether you are doing creative endeavors, whatever it is, you want to be focused in the moment. That's the key to all this conscious raising stuff, right? That's the key. So I don't have much more to say about it. I wrote, there's an article I wrote about this. You can check that out if you like. It gives you more information about why I do what I do, particularly in the sense of, like, I make 9 avatars. My work is called the 9 states of consciousness. There are 9 avatars, and there will be 9 times 9 because 9 times 9 is 81, and the 9 numbers. Why? Because they're just 9 images, because they're 9 numbers. That's it. I even took it to the point thinking that we should only have 9 days in the week as opposed to 7. Instead of having 52 weeks, we'd have 40.5 weeks in the year, okay? It's the whole way of looking at life, Like the Aztecs had a secular calendar and they had a religious calendar. Two different ways of looking at life. Two different ways, but the idea is to get you into a groove where you can raise your consciousness. And when you raise your consciousness, you can raise other people's consciousness. That's what conscious raising art is. It's about you. It's not necessarily about the things I have on the wall or what's in the museum. You can just walk down the street and have a conversation with someone and raise their consciousness. But you have to do your own work first. Conscious raising art is a lifestyle. That's all it is. It's a lifestyle. And that's why, again, we start on Monday with the music, but the kind of music I select is not nothing against the other musics, but it's a higher level. It's a different level. It's designed to tune into the, higher levels, not the let's have fun, party after a hard week of working. It's not about that. Like we're partying every day. Every time we're working, we're having a party because we're in the now. All right, so that's it for all I have for today. Nothing heavy. I'll be back tomorrow with more on concentration. Give you another lesson if you're ready for it. And until then, peace, love, and happiness. Peace out.